violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And let's get into the video. So guys, I do want to show you this video, and this comes from a school in the community. These kids are bad as hell, and they're provoking teachers. So for all those who say, oh, well, teachers need to be armed and this, that, and the third, no. And the reason why I say that is because these students will beat the mess out of a teacher. They will take the gun right off these teachers' hips, okay? I don't care if they're trained. They cannot contest with these teen super gremlins. They can't do it, okay? They just can't do it. They're too slow. And I'm not saying that some of these teachers can't fight, but majority of teachers are women, so they're going to get thrashed by a female or a male, okay? And the students are making fun of them, demoralizing them, joning on them, right? As you will. And they cannot compete. So I'm going to show you this video of a teacher being pushed to his limits, being antagonized by a student. And the only reason why they didn't put hands and feet on him is because he's like a big old brother himself. So he ain't going for that. But if this was a female teacher and she was armed, and even with this brother, they would have jumped him. So you cannot, you can't arm teachers. Now, resource officers, yeah. Okay, there's a higher level of respect. The students ain't really joning on the resource officer like that. All right, at least not to his face. Because these guys in uniform, they demand respect. All right, so let's get into the video. And you got people in the comments section laughing. This ain't funny.
So a teacher and a student were arguing at my school today, and he said this.
I'm talking to your ass. That's who I'm talking to. Nah, you know me. You know me, and you know I ain't for the games. Stop talking to me, Diana. Call your daddy then.
Diana. And he said, call your daddy. So it sounds like the father is active and involved. And I don't know what happened between this teacher and this student, but she really pushed his buttons, okay?
Tell your daddy come up here and talk to me then. You, stop talking to me. No, I'm telling you, stop talking to me. Tell your daddy to come talk to me. Tell your daddy to come talk to me. Nah.
See? So that was another thing that I wanted to point out. You saw the woman, she was trying to calm him down, whatnot. She couldn't get him to leave the cafeteria, it looks like. And then the man had to come in. I don't know what it is with these women thinking that they can compete with men. And I'm not trying to make, oh, well, women, men. I'm not trying to do that. But when violence is about to erupt, you need a wise man to come through and squash the issue, okay, before it escalates. The woman could not hold this man back, okay? Even if she held on with all of her might.
Go dig him up and tell him to come talk to me.
So he said, go get your daddy. And she said, my daddy's dead. And he said, go dig him up and tell him to come talk to me. And although people might think that he went overboard, this young lady is out of pocket. And this is how these young ladies act. I don't care what you say. There's too many examples. Unfortunately, an overwhelming majority of the young sisters have that mouth, and they're going back and forth with authority figures, and they just don't respect them. And this is young brothers too. They on that same time. And it's sad to see. It's sad to watch. It's sad that they pushed him to that point. And I'm not justifying what he said, but I can see why he felt so strongly about saying what he did. So let's watch it back one more time. Look at RG3. Can't be a teacher if you can't handle a child emotion. Well, y'all need to come get your damn kids then. Get them up out of here because they can't be a student if they don't respect authority. These dudes. Oh, man. And he's talking about now the whole family on the way to talk crap. This is why I hate reading the comments, because they're literally siding with the student. And these kids are out of control, and they're doing this every day to these teachers, man. They're doing it every day. Okay? We have one sound sister in here talking about, she says, I'm not going to lie, these kids be pushing people to the limit. I'm not even mad at him, but I'm mad at him because, sir, you a grown man. No, I'm not mad at him. You know why? Because you got these rappers talking about they're pissing on people's graves. They're rapping about, you know, dead people. And what are y'all doing? Y'all over here listening to their music. So I don't want to hear it. Y'all over here rapping that joint, thinking it funny in the comment section, laughing at it. Man, y'all make me sick, bruh. Make me sick, okay? It's disgusting what they are. I mean, they are enabling this young girl's behavior. And like I said, I don't think that brother should have said it, but I see why he said it. And you can tell that these kids push them to the limit every day. And that's what they want. They want that reaction. They want you to lash out. And I wish that this brother would have, you know, practiced more temperance. But I can see absolutely why he's mad. This chick says this new generation of kids are super disrespectful. He probably was fed up. Another wise young lady. Well, everyone has their breaking point. Y'all can't imagine what these teachers have been through the last 2 years. A lot of them are on edge, and it's sad. Yeah, that's real. Sometimes these kids are a lot. No, not sometimes. All the times in the schools in the community, these super teen gremlins are on demon time.
So a teacher and a student were arguing at my school today, and he said this.
I'm talking to your ass. That's who I'm talking to. Nah, you know me. You know me, and you know I ain't for the games. Stop talking to me, Gayana. Call your daddy then. Tell your daddy come up here and talk to me then. You, stop talking to me. No, I'm telling you, stop talking to me. Tell your daddy to come talk to me. Tell your daddy to come talk to me. Nah, go dig him up and tell him to come talk to me.
And obviously, they thought it was funny. They thought it was cute. And the guy who's filming was laughing. So, couldn't have been that bad, could it? He just dissing his dead ops, right?
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Medgar Evers. And it's a very tranquil scene compared to just a couple hours ago where a drive-by shooting just took place. Excuse me. I'm getting live updates as we speak. I've just been updated to the amount of casualties from this drive-by shooting. And I'm getting reports that 2 people were actually declared deceased and 27 others were shot and injured, but are in stable condition. And although we must pray for the families of the fallen, we must also praise God for the aim of the super gremlin. If you want to know more about the victims of this crime, make sure you add BGZM News 17 on Patreon at www.patreon.com/blackgenzmindset. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment on the video to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this gun violence in the streets. For more hard-hitting news coverage from the community, by the community, I'm Janquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
And cut.
All right, dog. Let's get the out of here before these niggas come back.
Whoa. Yo.
Whoa.
Ain't that nigga J?
Nah, that ain't me. That ain't me.
He just went live
That
with
ain't
that
me.
funky ass suit
That's
on.
that nigga. That's not me.
Hey, get that nigga.
Janquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia. Pray for me.
So the next video I have for you guys are these femicidal men out here, okay? These femicidal men. So we just got on the super teen female gremlins. All right. Now we got these femicidal men. Okay. They're not homicidal. They're femicidal. They literally want to kill women. And this guy is like, obviously his outfit is bummy as hell. The collared shirt is just wild. It looked like he just put it on the ironing board and just pressed one time, and then the collar just flew back. All right. He's got the long beard. He's got some little headgear on. So I'm thinking that he's a hotep. I'm thinking that he's a hotep. Now listen to what he's saying.
I'm gonna take your last breath and look you in your eye. I will look you in your eyes and take your. I will take.
So the woman is trying to calm him down. He's telling another woman he is going to look her in her eyes and take her last breath. This is a guy that's killed before. Do y'all think I'm far-fetched of saying that? This is a guy that's killed before. Okay? And this sister right here, she needs to watch her back, because any guy who would say this in public with that type of veracity, I don't care what the woman did, unless she straight put hands on him and tried to kill him with a weapon or something. But dude, it couldn't have been that bad if y'all separated by this glass. Like, come on. Talking to another sister, she going back and forth with him. She doesn't understand the dangers, or maybe she does. Maybe she does. And he is absolutely in the wrong, but she should not be entertaining this. She shouldn't be entertaining it, not because, you know, she shouldn't stand up for herself, but because this guy is dead serious. He's serious. Oh, yeah.
We live here. We live here. I'm going to take your last. Hold on. You know what's going to be so satisfaction to me? As I look you in your eye, as your life.
So cute. You're so fucking ugly. No. So cute. That is so fucking ugly.
She said he's so cute that it's so ugly. What? So she found him attractive. And he literally just, hold on, let's run that back. He literally just said that he would end her life. I told you these women like Thuggo, and he got two women fighting on his, one fighting with him and one fighting on his behalf. This is insane.
I'm going to take your last breath and look you in your eye. I will look you in your eyes and take your. I will take your last. No, I'm not. We live here. We live here. I'm going to take your last. Hold on. You know what's going to be so satisfaction to me? As I look you in your eye, as your life.
So cute. You're so fucking ugly. No. So cute. That is so fucking ugly.
So the woman said, no, he's very cute. You're just ugly. And then look at that smirk that he had on his face when she said that he was cute. This is a guy that's killed before, man. You can see it in his eyes. No cap.
Cute, you're so fucking ugly. No. So cute, that is so fucking ugly.
I'm and your auntie.
And I'm right here.
On video.
And I'm right here.
And the auntie on video, willing to throw his life away for an argument with another sister. And y'all are talking about some protect black women. Well, we have a black woman who is protecting this man who is saying that he's going to kill another black woman. So unless y'all holding each other accountable, then there ain't going to be a lot of protecting going on.
And I'm going to make her videotape it.
But I'm right here.
Because you got help.
But I'm right here.
Watch this.
No,
watch this. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. No, watch this. Watch when you come out here. Watch when you come out. No, watch when you come out.
Been a violent one in the city of Philadelphia. Homicides now total more than 200 for the year. Since Friday, 34 people were shot and 12 of them did not survive. Action News reporter Aliana Gomez now live.
She called Ariana.
For us at police headquarters. And Aliana, once again, children are caught up in the violence.
Shari, we're talking about a 9-year-old boy here. He wasn't doing anything but celebrating Memorial Day weekend with his father when he was shot and killed last night. We talked to his mother today, who's completely heartbroken, says he was a good kid and she doesn't understand why they were shot. And people in this city are fed up and they say they want city leaders to do something now.
Huh. They've been fed up in Philly, man. They've been fed up. But honestly, there's no real reason why he shot other than these super gremlins are on demon time.
He always want to hug you. He want to kiss you. He's just the sweetest little boy ever. Like, I don't understand how this can happen.
A mother is now grieving the senseless loss of her 9-year-old son, Jamel, and her husband, 37-year-old Jamel Parks. The father and son had just returned home from a cookout after 10 Sunday night. Before they could get out of the car, they were shot and killed.
Came outside, and they were saying like somebody was shot. So I went to see if it was his car. It was. And he was just in there, just laying there. To grab my son, and he just was like, you could clearly see he was gone.
Wow. An hour earlier, homes on Lawrence Street in North Philadelphia were sprayed with more than 30 bullets. Investigators say a 56-year-old man was killed and a woman was shot 7 times, but survived.
There were a number of children and others inside the home that was targeted. We're very fortunate and relieved that none of those children and no one else inside the home was struck by gunfire.
More bloodshed overnight, more young lives lost to gun violence. 4 people were shot in Port Richmond before 2 Monday morning. Philadelphia police tells Action News a 16-year-old girl and a 22-year-old woman named Pamela Medina were shot in the head and died. They were reportedly with a 14-year-old girl and a 21-year-old man who were also shot but survived.
The mayor ain't doing nothing. That's one thing for sure.
Philadelphia residents say they want to see more action and less talk from city leaders, including from Mayor Jim Kenney, who tweeted this today, calling the violence an epidemic, saying, quote, "The violence must stop. Families and friends are losing loved ones, and youth are having their lives and potential cut short."
Right now, police say there are no known motives in these shootings. No arrests have been made, but if anybody out there has information on any of these, they're urged to call Philadelphia police. We're live outside police headquarters. I'm Aliana Gomez, Channel 6 Action News. Sorry.
Yeah, so unfortunate. Aliana, thanks.
Unfortunate? It's unfortunate. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Anyway.
So it is what it is.